What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Power Play with CJ. To focus in on the possibility of the Calgary Flames trading for Marc-Andre Fleury, as Calgary is looking to improve their goaltending situation, and Pittsburgh may have a situation where you have too many cooks, not enough ovens. In terms of having a guy like Flower, and then Matt Murray, who's 10 years younger, just kind of did this little thing called win the Stanley Cup. So that's going to be a tough situation for Jimmy Rutherford to maneuver. But I'm looking at it from the perspective of the Penguins. Obviously, Flowers, our longest tenured player, the all-time winningest goalie in franchise history. Yada yada yada. But his stats, not exactly that of a guy worth the money he's making. He's making almost $6 million a year. That's a lot of money, and you can move him for some assets. But I mean, if you could somehow, and I don't think the Flames would do this, somehow, some way, get Sam Bennett in return for Flower, you would be an idiot not to make that move. And again, you look at what Fleury's meant to that team and that city since he was drafted #1 overall back in 2003. He's a guy that's, he's him and Tom Barrasso are two greatest goalies ever. And the other thing I just want to point out with Flower, his numbers last year in the playoffs. I know this year he got the one game and wasn't pretty, but they got bitch slapped in 5 by the Rangers. They were better than and I get it was a smaller sample size. His numbers in a 5-game loss were better than they were when the Penguins won the Stanley Cup. So, I think the whole Flower sucks people need to, eat a dick, because he doesn't suck. He's a little overpaid, but he's not exactly a shitty goalie. And I think, given how much Calgary's goaltenders have sucked the last couple of years, it would behoove them to land a veteran #1 like Fleury. I think Calgary's going to get either Fleury or Ben Bishop. I mean, I've been saying that for a while. I think that's going to be who they go after. And, we'll see if the potential trade of Flower causes the Penguins to, make some, go out and maybe add a veteran free agent. Maybe someone takes a 1-year deal, because clearing $6 million in cap space gives you some flexibility. And I know Pittsburgh's up against it, but you never know. They might be able to pull a rabbit out of their hat. The thing with teams that win, and I know this is a New England Patriots fan, when you're winning consistently, free agents will take less money to go there. So by moving $6 million, I don't know, maybe some player out there is like, damn, I can go to Pittsburgh, make a little bit less money, and compete for the cup. We'll see what happens. But and the other thing is, I think Matt Murray can't handle the #1 spot in Pittsburgh. I thought his numbers in the AHL were indicative of that, and I thought his play in the postseason. This isn't a Cam Ward situation. There, I said it. Cam Ward, great in the 06 playoffs, and then the decade plus after that was like, oh, yeah, he's not that really good. But no, I think Matt Murray's the real deal. I thought he was the real deal in juniors, and I think judging from what I saw in the AHL and in his limited NHL regular season experience, I think he's ready, and winning the Stanley Cup is like the cherry on top of that. Anyway, that's all I got. This episode of the Power Play with CJ. Stay tuned for more episodes through the off season and beyond. Later, guys.